Not only are you the most wonderful person to go to talk about Star Wars, I think I've had the Princess Leia hairstyle many, many times for fancy dress parties. Today we're going to talk about one of your other passions and interests, the object in our Untraced Find project that we've been working on. You chose this radio that's in front of us. It's quite beautiful. Would you like to tell me a little bit about it?
The radio in front of me has two dials in the front and a gold round mash, and has a screen showing you what station you like to hear. There is a dial at the right side of the radio which is the station, i.e. FM or AM. The radio is a Bosch Bakelite radio. The first dial is to put on the radio and how high it can go up or down. The other dial is for what station you would like to hear. It is a brown two-tone radio. Walk around, walk around, walk around me, walk around. Give it up, give it up, give it up to me. Give it up, give. Do 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 do.
I love the fact that you have brought the radio to life. There's something quite magical about a radio like this, that you turn it on and it wouldn't start immediately. One thing that we've discussed and I've heard you do is a remarkable rendition of listening to the races. Do you think you could do that?
Yep.
Just tune up.
And they're coming up to the final fence here at Goodwood, and it is smashing first.
Thank you. I think there's nothing that you can beat trying to find a frequency on a station, and you go through all those. I can remember Radio Caroline when I was young. Did you have a transistor radio that you listened to when you were young?
I had a red one, a wee pocket-sized one, and it couldn't pick up so many stations, but it was one Cool FM it could, and it was pop music, so it was, and I get just listen to it all day long. And now these new digitized radios, the sound is alright, but I rather have the other old radios.
There's something very soothing about listening to the radio, and I can remember, and I'm perhaps not the only person, I used to find the shipping forecast very relaxing, and the fact that all those names that are mentioned are real places that when I was young I didn't know that. So it used to be kind of quite secret listening with your little, I had earplugs. There was only one earplug, and I think my sisters and I used to fight over who was going to borrow them. But I had a small transistor radio with an aerial, I might say. So a radio like this, they used to say, was the heart of the home, because people would tune in to listen to the news, and there were programs that people would listen to. Something, I think I can remember my granny would listen to Sing Something Simple, and it came from a radiogram like this.
Well, Songs of Praise, it's on TV now, but back then there was no TVs, and Songs of Praise was...
Did it start on the radio?
Started on the radio.
Oh, I didn't realise that. That would be quite interesting. So your interest in the radio, that's not your only interest. You have another passion as well, I believe, which is Star Wars.
Star Wars.
And I think a lot of your kind of very vivid imagination and the noises and everything that you brought to the radio perhaps come from your interest in Star Wars. Technically very advanced. So this radio, what I learned about Bakelite as a product, it was used for so many different things. It was used for plugs, for hairbrushes, for combs, for cases for shaving equipment, and even on light fittings, I believe, would have been made from Bakelite. So it was quite durable and would have withstood heat, because these would have warmed up the longer you listened to them, which is, they would have had quite a nice glow to them as well.
Bakelite was a form of plastic, early plastic.
Oh, really?
Well, the ones now, they're metal, they're aluminium, they're wood, they're plastic. They don't really have the same look as a Bakelite radio.
And you can sometimes, in museums' collections, if you have a Bakelite collection, there could be everything from trays. People would have used them for dressing tables, for putting things for cufflinks on. So I think the fact that this has survived, it's got a really nice feel to it as well. There's something quite 1930s and quite homely about it. Thank you. Thank you, Leslie, for coming and talking about your radio. Have you got any more sound effects that you'd like to add of your own?
Well, I have one, but it's Sputnik. Sputnik was the first satellite, and it's do 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 do. It's going further and further away. So
I see.
it was a ball, so it was with 3 prongs on it.
Did it go up in a rocket? And is it still there?
Well, it's outside our galaxy now, so it is.
Is it?
Yes.
So it's definitely an untraced
Yes.
find.
You can, if they have an amplifier, a big one, you can still hear a slight. So you can, so it is still coming back.
So I should listen out for Sputnik.
Yep. You might need a bigger aerial.
Thank you so much, Leslie, for coming in and keeping us entertained with your story of the radio and your untraced find and learning about Sputnik. Thank you very much indeed.
Right, thank you.